Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, Ninja Josh Evans. Alright, I had to hop off real quick because this is the best way to explain this to you. Okay? This woman over here is talking about all these different names and World War II and World War III and all this other stuff. But technically, it's about how you go about it. Right now, it's not really war. It's actually called retaliation, is what you're seeing a retaliation against the people with this big bad money. And you know what happens when you get a greedy ass, powerful, corrupted person over money? It ends up becoming a problem. And by the way, America is not the richest state in the world, though that they do not know. It is not the richest state. It is becoming a brokest state real quick. Some people are rich. Some people have a lot of damn money, soaking up that damn money right in the White House, where other people are becoming very less with something, if you'll notice. So, technically, there's other places around the world, there's countries that have proven to be richer. It's all about certain individuals that sit there and still take, I'm going to break it down, take and 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 take over time. Now, it can either be done in the right way for products. This is good that they have products and stuff, that's fine. But then there's some that are inconsiderable. They'll kill a person for that money. And that's what kind of person Donald Trump is. A
Cheap deals
terrorist
on
that will
streamloo.com.
still.
Remove the
Now,
space
it all
and add
depends on the area.
NordVPN.
This is what I gotta say. Hello, my friend, how you doing? I see your actual webpage in the .com. So, it it's like this, okay? It's suspect of because hell, I don't make that much. I gotta pay a bill, and that bill is very pricey. And I hardly ever see any of it at all. The lowest you can afford in California is probably 800. That's about it. The lowest. But they're usually up to $1,000 just to be able to afford a place. All thanks to terrorist Donald Trump getting richer, using the money and then using it against the world. People are pissed for good reasons because of the case that they're being ripped from a lot of things. But let me ask you a question, a serious question. What about our Earth? What about our Earth? Hi, I want to get on this point because did that money really matter because you guys were all about the money? Or was it more about something that you should have looked at even bigger? So you people are all about this damn money and this dollar stuff, but you ain't about supporting to share amongst each other with other things involving. Could you have done this with a coin? Could you have built in something else? Could you just share it upon each other? Instead of sitting here, using leverage called a dollar bill that was cut off a cotton tree. So these are things that you should be focusing on. It's easy to say it's the richest state in the world. In certain places, yeah, it's the richest. In other places, it's the brokest. And they're about to make the Treasury go broke because Mr. Donald Terrorist Trump wants to gamble up the world and make this area go broke while he gets richer and he screws up other people's lives. So I would imagine that these people are fighting back over retaliation, not fighting back over World War something. They're not trying to create war. They're trying to stop these people from attacking them. So they're now making alliance up on a bridge area while they're down there saying, you're not going to come up here with all that crap. We're not going to let you. While they have all those damn riot shields and those guns, they're going to do everything that they can to keep them from coming up there because they're fighting to stay where they should be. They shouldn't be being kicked out at all. The forefathers saw this shit, they would be pissed and they would go to war. Now that would create a war. They would go to war at the White House to take that Donald Trump out if they were still alive. Because he stood up against this once. And the last time it was Adolf Hitler. Now, if you know my family generation, you would know about this real liberty. So it's easy for these people to sit here and say, well, this is World War III. No, it's not what it is, Christian. Lady from a Christianity, okay? That's not what it is. It was a stupid idea that this person I guess, built this Bible book, and now all of a sudden they want to burn down the whole town of whoever goes against the damn Bible book. Same day. It's all corruption. So in the end, you stop the corruption. The corruption is not the people fighting back against the police cars. The corruption is the police officers sitting there trying to contain something that they cannot contain to change. They're trying to force them to pay something that they don't even have. That they never had. And it was in raw intentions, purpose intentions done by terrorist Donald Trump. He knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's doing it on purpose. Because he's a cruel individual guy up in there. And CBS News over there backing him and covering up his stories. Stupid. When they can simply say sorry for what they did wrong, but they're not going to admit to that. They're not going to admit to it because they don't care. They're careless. Why all the other countries over there from different countries are actually struggling when you should be helping all people. First, Donald Trump. This is what happens when you cut off these people. The consequences is they fight back with self-defense. So you tell me. Do the math of it. You tell me why we're self-defending with what last sanity we have. There's your answer that you're trying to seek. What do? You let me know when you get there because we're all heirs for looking for solutions. Now I leave it in Faith's hands and I rest my case right there and hopefully we'll figure out some sovereigns. That doesn't resonate to you, then you must be blind. I'm not saying see by blind. I'm saying blind because you just don't understand. You can't look past your 5 fingers. Hell, a blind person can feel the tensions of how bad that is. And if you can't see that, wow. And you put that to math arts of understanding where this is going. We all share upon each other or we don't make it upon each other. It takes all of us to get this to go. Not one person. It wasn't done by one person. It was done by multiple people. Together. United. From all continents, all countries, all places. Welcome to the world. That movie looks really good. But I don't know about Hulu. But the movie looks good. Looks kind of creepy too. Looks like it's going to be on Earth now. Anyways. Why we're all trying to figure out a way somehow, some way, to help out one each another, if we can. Terrorist Trump don't screw that up. We'll see where this goes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll leave it at that. It's in Faith's hand. Hopefully, we can find a solution soon. All right, y'all. Good job.